Hey guys, welcome back to TohirT channel. Tahir is here. I hope you had a fantastic week. As always, another week passed by. We're already in the middle of November. And you know what I'm gonna say to you, especially as we are on the eve of Thanksgiving here in the United States. Whenever we are very close to Black Friday, I'm really trying hard to not be a consumer and to not buy too many things. But all of a sudden I just come up with a short list of a few things that I go and buy, or at least consider buying during this holiday season. I'm telling you, man, that marketing, it's working. But today's video is not about that. We are talking today about why it is good to switch every few years what you're doing, whether it is within your exact field or within the company that you're currently working on, and why I do not buy the argument that staying somewhere in a single role for 10 years is a good idea. You disagree with me already? Well, let's talk about it. Why do I want to discuss this? Well, good news, everyone.
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone.
I got a new job. Well, technically it's same company, so kinda new. It is the new role within the same company. So it's in my full-time job, not on this channel. This is, no one's really paying me here. Anyway, I am switching to a different business unit, to a different kind of role, and I'm super excited about it. Long story short, I've been with the current company for about 5 years, and for the last 3 of them, I've been with a single business unit. And at first, it was a rapid succession of new things that I had to learn, but over time, over those 3 years, the velocity of the things that I'm learning slowed down and things became more cyclical. The job is still great, the team is amazing, but I think that velocity, this is what I'm missing. The fact that things are now more about mastering this one very specific path versus learning a few different things got me thinking about the switch. And over the last 2 weeks, things progressed very rapidly. I did not even expect them to progress as fast as they did, and here we are. I've accepted the role, I've accepted the new challenge, and that got me thinking about this particular topic. My philosophy is, when I start feeling that aforementioned velocity of learning new things slow down, I should start consider switching to something different, switching to doing something new, maybe even within the same role, because without it, I'm not pushing myself hard enough. And that feeling is usually getting triggered every 2 to 3 years. And on one hand, you have people who really appreciate it and say, hey, this is great that this person is welcome the challenge. On the other side, you have people who really frown upon frequent switches. You've probably heard it in your career search, or you might be the one who considers frequent switches on the resume a red flag. Well, respectfully, I do understand your viewpoint and I disagree. Now hear me out on this one. We predominantly appreciate those people who stay within the same role, stay within it for 10, 20 years. They just plow away at it. They learn every single aspect of the role and they become true masters of it. But on the flip side, what happens if the new technology is introduced that's gonna completely outdate you? What if you stayed within the same lane for so long that once the change comes, and it will come, it will always come. That's one of those things that will always happen to all of us. You are no longer ready. After spending so many years within the same lane, you are no longer used to things changing around you. Now, I do not promote mindless switches. What I'm talking about is this healthy balance between the mastery of a specific field and the comfort with the change. Technologies like internet introduce the pace of change that is times and times quicker than what it used to be before. So the old approach, like staying within the same role for 10 years, is like the old technology. It's no longer as efficient as it used to be. My solution is the following method. Yes, I'm still figuring it out. I'm still learning through it. I'm still pretty early into my career, but it's been working out so far. The method is as follows. I personally love the TMT sector, which is technology, media, and telecommunication. I love that area, and what I like to do in it is problem solving. I like to find different issues or challenges and figure out how to resolve them. And when I think about my career path, I'm not thinking about it within a particular single role. And what I focus on is expanding my ability to problem solve. I want to be the best problem solver when it comes to this set of industries. Notice what I did there. I'm not defining myself as a salesperson, as an accountant, as a potential CFO member, chief financial officer. I'd rather cast my net around the set of skills. I truly believe that you should be focusing on the set of skills that you would want to develop that are highly transferable between different areas, rather than pigeonholing yourself into a single role and having to worry about the fact that in 10 to 20 years that role will be outdated. Think about some of those people who stay within the same particular occupation for too long. You look at them and you realize that they might be, and it's a terrible thing to say, almost like their career is the dead man walking, because they will be outdated quite soon. So to avoid that, I do not think about myself as a particular role. I do not think about myself as this job title. I focus on me as a person who am mastering a set of skills, a wide set of skills that I can go take and apply to any kind of problem within TMT, technology, media and telecommunication industry, or maybe elsewhere. Because who knows, the world is rapidly changing and there might be something else out there that will require that set of skills. And I hear you. Changes are tough. Changes introduce that ambiguity that makes us fearful about the future, makes us fearful about what's gonna happen to us. And I think in the face of the change, you have two options. You can turn away and be scared of it, or you can face that change and actually challenge it. Take it upon yourself to resolve the change in your favor. And I picked the latter. I faced the challenge. I'm like that surfer who grabs the board and jumps and tries to ride the wave. And when I land on the other side, thanks to my cool head and the balance, I land there. I come out of the water a better person, a more skillful person. And if I get wiped, well, yes, I'm gonna get tumbled a little, but then I'm gonna jump out, grab the board, and jump back to ride the next wave. And yes, I might have tortured that metaphor long enough. But you get my point. I truly believe that you should face the challenge. You should face the change. You should master it. And the best comfort that you're going to give yourself through the change is the comfort and the confidence in your own personal skills and abilities, and not in the fact that the job that you're currently doing will be there 20 years later, because it won't. In summary, my advice to you is pretty simple. Find that golden middle. Find that balance point where you are perfectly in between the master of a particular area and the width and the breadth of the skills that you're trying to master. Change is like death or taxes. It is inevitable. It will come knocking on your door, and when it comes, you should be prepared. Prepare that platform. Work on that set of skills that still brings you joy in what you do, but also gives you that comfort in knowing that when the things will start changing, when the new technology will be introduced that's going to completely revamp the entire industry around you, you will be in the eye of the storm riding that wave. I did it again. I used that metaphor. I really like it. Let's just go and surf that wave of change. Do you still disagree with me? Or did I manage to change your mind about people who switch frequently from one type of role to the other? Or do you fall in one of those camps? People who like to challenge themselves every few years, or people who like to master a very specific job title? In either case, let's go down to the comment section below and continue this discussion. And this is all that I have for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, well, thank you very much for coming back. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, on this very channel. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who is in the United States. Next time I talk to you, it's gonna be already in the aftermath of the Turkey Day and the Black Friday. And well, I think I'm due to celebrate not only those things, but also the new role. Woohoo! In either case, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay focused on your personal goals, stay committed to developing yourself, and just stay happy and enjoy this life, because it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm off to go and celebrate. I mean, who am I kidding? The Black Friday is coming. The way I'm gonna celebrate is most likely buy myself some sort of electronic, probably a new display or monitor. I want something new to edit these videos on. Anyway, rambling too much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.